All right, let's see. So I think what you're doing is using this tutorial, and whether we're doing the tutorial or the problem, it will give us some data. Okay, and as part of doing this, we need to find the sample standard deviation. And you can do the calculations by hand if you want to, like on paper. But what I would do is click the data table and open in StatCrunch. And it copies the data into this spreadsheet. There are the heights, there are the weights. It's the um, same data that was already there. Okay, so we need to calculate the sample standard deviation. So if I go to stat and do summary stats, and then since the data is organized in columns, one column for heights, one column for weights, do columns, and we'll probably need both of them. So I'm going to select columns, heights, and weights, and I think like we just, for that part of the question, we just need the sample standard deviation. There's other things in here that it will do, but let's just find this for now. And then we do compute, and so for the heights, the standard deviation is 6.22, and for the weights, the standard deviation is 23.9. Okay. So let me like write those numbers down. I think it's just gonna ask for the height. So let's say 6.22. Okay. Close this. Okay, so then say we're doing this help thing, and it tells us this is how you would calculate the mean if you were going to do it by hand, and then this is how you would calculate the sample standard deviation if you were doing it by hand. You take the sample measurement minus the mean and square it and add them all together. But anyway, we had done that anyway. So there's that number, 6.22. Find the sample standard deviation. That was the number that came up in StatCrunch. So then that's what that part is, okay? Now you can continue from there, and it will tell you, well, here's what you do to find the coefficient of variation. But that's to just do the part you're asking about. We can do that in StatCrunch, and it's like it takes a lot longer to do the calculations by hand. Anyway, hope that helps.